Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. So students, we have started a new initiative that is of handwritten notes. It is helpful to understand the news daily, time saving and very useful for your revision. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic books and authors and obituary for January month. The session will be quite interesting and important, students, so stay tuned with us till the end. Students, we upload the daily current affairs video at 5 a.m. in the morning. These videos are quite important for your preparation, so do watch these videos regularly. Let's start. The first question is, which Indian cricketer has recently released his autobiography titled Stumped: Life Behind and Beyond the 22 Yards? So right option is Syed Mujaba Hussain Kirmani. Right, legendary former Indian cricketer and wicketkeeper. He has released here this autobiography that is Stumped: Life Behind and Beyond the 22 Yards. Next, name the author of the book title How India Scaled Mount 20, the inside story of G20 presidency, recently published by Rupa Publications, India. So this book was authored by Amitabh Kant, right? Amitabh Kant was, and he released this book. Remember, this book was published by Rupa Publications in India, and this book is basically talking about the G20 presidency that was hosted by India. And Amitabh Kant, he is a G20 Sherpa of India, served as the Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog. Next, who is the author of the book Parliament Powers, Functions and Privileges, a Comparative Constitutional Perspective? This was recently launched by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankarji in New Delhi. So right option is K.S. Chauhan. This book is basically talking about 2 volumes and it was published by Mohan Law House Publishing Private Limited. It talks about the functions of Parliament, and Dr. K.S. Chauhan, he is a senior advocate. Next, name the book authored by Amitav Ghosh, which was recently published by 4th Estate India at the 41st Dr. C.D. Deshmukh Memorial Lecture at the India International Center in New Delhi. So right option here is the book that was authored by Amitav Ghosh is Wild Fiction. This book talks about climate change, societal issues and political instability. Next, name the title of the biography written by journalist Sanghmitra Chakrabarti that recently released during the Kolkata Literary Meet in West Bengal. So which is the title of that biography? It is Sumitra Chatterjee and His World. This book published by Penguin India Vintage Books. Next, students, we will be now talking about obituary. First is the former chairman of Citigroup and former CEO of Time Warner Incorporation dash recently passed away in December. So Richard Parson, right? He recently passed away. Next, name the French Indian Sanskrit scholar and Padma Shri awardee who passed away in December 2024. So Pierre Sylvain Filiozet, right? Recently passed away at the age of 88 in Paris, France in 1936. Next, Dr. Kutangal Subramaniam Manilal, popularly known as K.S. Manilal, a renowned botanist and Padma Shri awardee, passed at the age of 86 in Kerala. When did he receive this Padma Shri for his contribution in the field of science? He received this award in 2020. That is your Padma Shri in 2020. Moving on, in January, Dr. Raja Gopal Chidambaram, a profound dash, passed away at the age of 88 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So he was a profound nuclear scientist who passed away at the age of 88. Next, world's oldest Olympic champion gymnast Agis Kileti recently passed away at the age of 103 in January. Which country did she belong to? She belonged to Hungary. Take a note of it. Next, former Prime Minister Kostas Simitis, a law professor and a reformist, has recently passed away. He was the former prime minister of which country? He was the former prime minister of Greece, right, from 1996 to 2004. Next, in January, a prominent Danish novelist and a writer, Norbert D'Souza, popularly known as Dr. D. Na D'Souza, passed away. So he is a prominent, which language? Kannada language novelist and a writer. He used to write on social justice and human rights. Next, writer, filmmaker, and Padma Shri awardee Dash has recently passed away at the age of 73. So, Pritish Nandi, right? Writer, filmmaker, and Padma Shri awardee Pritish Nandi passed away at the age of 73. Next, the sixth and the final Scorpion class submarine Dash under Project P75 was delivered by Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited to the Indian Navy January 9, 2025. So, sixth and the final Scorpion class submarine INS Vakshir, Indian Navy ship Vakshir, was under the Project P75 was delivered by Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited to the Indian Navy on 9th of January. Next, the retired soldier Dash, known for fighting in 4 wars against Pakistan, recently passed away at the age of 93. So, retired soldier Halwaldar Baldev Singh, popularly known for fighting in 4 wars against Pakistan, recently passed away at the age of 93. Next, in January, H. Lakshman passed away in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He was associated with which of the following companies during his career? He was associated with TVS Holding Limited. Next, recently, the senior advocate and India's leading lawyer Dash passed away at the age of 85. So, Iqbal M. Chagla, the senior advocate and India's leading lawyer, passed away at the age of 85. Next, the founder and the director of the Center for Airborne Systems under the DRDO Dash passed away at the age of 82. So, Dr. K. Ramchand, right, the founder and director of Center for Airborne Systems under DRDO, that is Dr. K. Ramchand, passed away at the age of 82. Next is Manchester United legend Ballon d'Or winner Dash passed away at the age of 84. So Manchester United legend and Ballon d'Or winner Dennis Law passed away at the age of 84, born in 1940 in Aberdeen. Next, 1991 Padma Shri awardee Dr. K.M. Chiran passed away at the age of 82. He is a renowned Dash. So he was a renowned what? He was a renowned cardiac surgeon, correct, who recently passed away. So these are your important current affairs, students. Now let's move to some revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Next is identify the aerospace company that received the first 99 F404 engines from General Electric Company in March for the Tejas Light Combat Aircraft Mark 1A fighter jet program. So identify that company. It is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Next, name the 10th ammunition cum torpedo cum missile barge launched by Indian Navy in March at MS Suryadipta Projects Private Limited in Maharashtra to enhance the naval ammunition and missile. Correct? So, it is what? It is LSAM 24, Large Scale Additive Manufacturing 24. Next is identify the company that secured a contract from the Ministry of Defense in March to provide a NAG missile system tracked version as a part of 2 major deals worth 2,500 crore rupees. Right? Question is, identify that company. It is Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited. Next, mention the organization that partnered with Bhaskaracharya National Institute of Space Application and Geoinformatics under the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology in March to modernize auditing process under using the advanced technologies. It is Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Next, in March, the 19th edition of Singapore Maritime Week was held at the Suntex Singapore Convention and Exhibition Center. India and Singapore, they signed a letter of intent to collaborate on what? They were collaborating on green and digital shipping corridor so that maritime sustainability and digitization can be focused upon. Next is China Development Institute and Zerian Partners in London. They have released the 37th edition of the Global Financial Centers Index, in which the GIFT City of India, they ranked top in the reputational advantage category. Question asked is, what is the overall ranking? So in reputational advantage, they secured the first position. But if we talk about the overall ranking, the GIFT City was at the 46th position. Next, which country recently became the 11th member of the New Development Bank to enhance their access to funding for infrastructure projects and national development programs? It is Indonesia. Next, name the organization that released the first green status assessment for the lion, that is Panthera leo is the scientific name of the lion, correct? And this is describing that the species largely depleted while retaining their status as vulnerable on the red list of IUCN, right? So which is that organization they have released the first green status assessment for lion? It is International Union for Conservation of Nature that releases this red list. Next, in March, IREDA, they have signed a facility agreement worth how much amount? It is worth 26 billion Japanese yen with the State Bank of India to raise external commercial borrowing, right? That is to take loan from the entities outside. Next, identify the organization that signed 6 official development assistance loan agreements with the Government of India in March, totaling 91,736 million Japanese yen to support projects including seawater desalination plant, biodiversity conservation and expansion of the Delhi Metro network. It is JICA, Japan International Corporation Agency. Next, in March, Rana Das Gupta received 2025 Wyndham Campbell Prize in the non-fiction category from Yale University for book titled Jest. So the title of the book is Capital, a Portrait of 21st Century Delhi. Next, who was appointed as the 5th full-time member of the Niti Aayog by Government of India in March 2025? Rajiv Gauba. Next, name the maiden satellite that was launched by Hex 20 India in March 25 using SpaceX Transporter 3 mission to provide dedicated rideshare opportunities for small satellites. It is Neela. Neela is the name of a river in Kerala based on which this was ranked. And this Hex 20, this is a Trivandrum, Kerala based small satellite manufacturing startup. Next, which state topped the medal tally with 104 medals in the second edition of Khelo India Para Games event held in New Delhi? So it is Haryana that has secured the top position in the medal tally with 104 medals. Tamil Nadu was on the second position. Next, which state in India is to become the second state after Uttarakhand to implement UCC, Uniform Civil Code, aiming to ensure equal justice for all citizens, announced by Law Minister Rishikesh Patel? So it is Gujarat state. Next, in recent data released by Tea Board of India in March, India emerged as the second largest tea exporter, surpassing Sri Lanka and recording an export volume of 254 million kilograms. Which country ranked the first as the world's largest tea exporter 2024? It is Kenya that secured the top position. Next, the Ministry of Defence, they signed 2 contracts worth 62,700 crore rupees in March with which organization for supplying 156 light combat helicopters? Prachand. Which is it? It is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Next, in March, 14th edition of the bilateral exercise Indra commenced off in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and it was held between India and which country? It was held between India and Russia. Next, SEBI, they have issued new intraday position limit monitoring guidelines for stock exchanges and clearing corporation that will be coming into effect from when? They will be coming into effect from 1st of April 2026. Right, I correct, not 2026, 1st of April 2025. Next, who was elected as the chairman of Indian Banks Association for FY26 during 77th annual general meeting in Mumbai in March 2025? It is CS Sethi, right? The chairman of SBI appointed as the chairman of IBA. Next, name the Indian sport icon appointed as the brand ambassador of SRMB Srijan Steel Private Limited in March 2025. So Rohit Sharma was appointed here as the brand ambassador. Next, Ambuja Chandana was appointed as the MD and head of consumer banking group at which bank? It was at the DBS Bank India. Moving on, mention the Indian Army Brigade in partnership with DRDO Terminal Ballistic Research Laboratory involved the testing of the first person view drone with an anti-tank capabilities in March. So what is the company? It is Fleur de Lis Brigade, right? Take a note of it. Next, in March, ISRO successfully conducted the engine power head test article for 200T thrust liquid oxygen kerosene based in semi-cryogenic engine. Correct? This was tested. Next, name the theme under which the United Nations International Day of Zero Waste was observed on 30th of March for the first time. Mention the theme. It is towards zero waste in fashion and textile. Next, which defense public sector undertaking announced the amendment to the contract for the light combat aircraft Mark 1A Final operation clearance variant in March 2025. It is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, that is HAL. Next is which ministry in partnership with the Indian Institute of Science Bengaluru and several IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Guwahati hosted the first Namo Electronics Roadshow in March in IISc Bangalore. It is MEITY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology.